Hello, 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 Pisces. Caught me with a piece of chocolate in my mouth. Welcome, welcome. My name is Patti. For those that are brand new, I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot. I also do intuitive coaching, which is like spiritual coaching. And that entails just basically as you go through your challenge, your issues that you're trying to figure out, those kind of things from a different angle. A lot of the coaching or counseling that you get in the, I want to say on earth, is secular. So that's usually not a spirit-based. Makes a very big difference where your source comes from, where your resources come from. So that's what I do. I also do life balance coaching. I do purpose coaching, and health coaching, nutrition and fitness, because that's where my degrees are. But if you ever want one of those, if you're going through something, you need some coaching, you can book a one-on-one down below. Or if you need help, there's a lot of free videos on my websites. All you have to do is punch on one of the websites there. It brings you to the same website because I put them together. It just makes it easier for everybody, including me, when I'm booking appointments. So, and you can also book a one-on-one. I do take bookings for one-on-one intuitive tarot as well. So let's get started, Pisces. This is for the 11th through the 17th. What a week on these readings. I'm going to tell you, I'll be really I won't be surprised. I keep saying that. But it's been this theme all week with Divine. It's all about healing. It's crazy. It's interesting to see that, and the cards show up for each sign almost the same. It's just really been an interesting week. So let's see what's going to happen for you. For those that are new, I'm pulling the first oracle for the current energies. The second oracle is for the future energies. And then I will end it with the universe when we're all done. Did I just get one? When we're all done. So we'll go from there. So let's see where we're headed here. Wow. Well, and before I start, because this card that showed up, just so you know, the year of 2021, the card for the year is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is the year of spirituality, of learning about spiritual things, about creative, about history. It's about our integrity, but it's also where we get our faith, what we believe in, where that all comes from. So that's where that is. And what's interesting is that our first card, our first oracle, is the mystery. The mystery is also the number 7. Number 7 is about your ambitions and your potentials for the future. And then we have the second card out for the future energies is the High Priestess. Now, this is interesting because the Hierophant is the card for the year. So we have the High Priestess. And for this artist, it's discernment. And there's also prophecy and vision and prescience. I've never heard that word before. I get to learn something new today, don't I? But it is about our discernment, our intuition, and things like that, right? And it's sort of interesting. These two cards are going together because when we talk about, just talked about this in my fear video about people are fearful of the unknown, of the unseen, because they can't get any clarity on it. A lot of our fear comes from where we don't have clarity or knowledge on something. But in this instance, we can't really because we're not dead. So we don't know what's happening. We can estimate, we can have gifts and abilities, but we really don't know the whole realm. And even when we go to the other side, we probably won't even know because that's such a massive thing that our brain cannot even comprehend. But we become energy that then we're supposed to become all-knowing. But so is the divine. So let's look at this mystery because it is a new deck for me. And I like to share that with people. And so we're going to read that. So, because this is the artist's renditions, not mine. So the marker directs you into the unknown mystery of your journey. Okay, we go in one direction or another, right? So it is the sacred place where all things are created but are not formed. It points the way to pure power and potential, which meets the magic of intention. It tells you, thank you, just a moment, they're giving me downloads. It tells you that the magical, unknowable forces of destiny and fate are working in your favor. The forces that you can never fully understand. Didn't I just say that? I haven't gotten this card but once before. So to control or indeed weaving their magic around you and to help you fulfill your true purpose. There is, however, a warning to be humble here. The mystery reveals itself only when it chooses and not when or how it is demanded. The cosmic laws operate here outside of time and space, outside of human influence and intellect. Only hindsight will reveal the patterns, and only trust the deepest faith. Only trust and the deepest faith can be your allies when the mystery appears as a sacred journey marker on your path. Sometimes if you seem as if you are going backwards, but truly, if you look at a spiral, it goes up, back, and around, reaching upward, although it may seem for a time that you are not. You are indeed progressing. Trust the mystery and keep going. And I would say, the artist renditions, like I said, I was getting downloads and then I got to read slow and then I'm trying to listening and I'm trying to hear. But she's 100% right. Because in the High Priestess is exactly about that. It's our discernment. It's our intuition, especially ladies. If you're out there, we have it more than men. Don't ask me why, but we do. And that's why a lot of marriages, the husbands lean onto their wife because we seem to have this sixth sense, which we do. But the other thing too is some people have more of it than others. However, we all have it, men or women, we all have it. And if you want to call yourself something else, you have it as well. But the thing is that we all have it that are on this earth. Now, do we listen to it? Do we let it guide us? Most of us, no, because we are a human being that wants things, but the divine wants to give us what we need, and we don't like that. So what is it that you're in your journey that you're not listening to? Yeah. What are you listening to? Now, I'm going to say, Pisces, you guys, out of all the readings I've done this week, you guys are really hitting a spiritual note. So I don't know who this is for out there, but with the Hierophant this year, this is where a lot of people are going to get awoken. So most everybody's going through healing. You're sort of at a level where, you sort of know what's going on, but you're not allowing yourself to get to that level. You are your own saboteur. So, and that's a lot of the times through hurt, through pain. But some people have been working on that. Okay. So let me get one more card out before I start doing this, because it's helpful for me to begin to see the picture. But we do look at discernment and the mystery of it. But this is where a lot of people don't accept it because they can't prove it. It is not clear, and you can never get a clarity on it because each individual has their own discernment because that's their own journey. So that's the whole purpose of it. Okay. So for someone or somebody's, we're starting out with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, yeah, you've gone through a lot. Somebody has gone through a heck of a lot of stuff. And the thing is that a lot of this is past pain, past hurt, but you made it through. Now, whether you made it through, through prayer, meditation, or you just made it through gut and brawn, that kind of a thing, because some people don't believe in spirit. Some people say, well, I did it myself. I made it through. Whereas if you're spiritual, you'll say, you know what? The divine got me through. God got me through. My creator got me through. The universe doesn't get you through. They're just living off your vibrations of high and low. So the universe didn't get you through is something else on the other side, whether it's your parents being your guardian angels or whoever it is on the other side. The thing is, the mystery of who that is got you through. Now, we say that the divine is your source. Everything he sends through is a resource. That's what I do, the high priestess. So the Hierophant is the teacher. The high priestess is his other counterpart, that kind of a thing. Here's the thing, though. What's happening here is that somebody has gotten through all their stuff. Too many cards, guys. Too many cards. Has gotten through their stuff, and they've come out with some scars. They've come out with some bumps and bruises. But here's the thing: we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So something's struggling financially for some of you, and then there's some struggling with the give and the take. So somebody's more of a taker, somebody's more of a giver, and this becomes a earthly spiritual battle, because if you are in a spiritual battle, you'll be more of a giver. If you are of an earthly battle, you will be more of a taker, if that makes sense. So there is sometimes we live more for earth rather than spirit. So somebody is taking, and that maybe needs to be looked into and seeing where that might become. Somebody else is a giver, and you're giving so much that you're gonna burn yourself out, and that's not balance. Again, we talk about balance in life. That's not balance, okay, Pisces? We got to it's like when you do accounting for my business. It's got to be checks and balance. Well, why do I have to put a zero over here when it came out over here? It's all about checks and balance. It has to be balance. Again, they're asking me to look at the High Priestess and vision. See the vision of the last word? They're asking me to look at that. Vision has to be very, very important. And number one, along with your journey. And your vision has to be out there. It's like vision boards for us, business owners, entrepreneurs, anybody starting a project, anything like that. You have to have a vision board. Even if you're an artist, you have an idea, a concept. My daughter's artist, or she's an upcoming artist, put it that way. But the thing is, she has a concept, your concept art, actually, but you envision a whole movie. Look at the movies. They have to start somewhere. So the vision is what you have. And this is your discernment. This is your purpose. This is your calling. This is your goals to where the divine wants you to go. All right. So have a vision. Now, the thing about a vision is you have to plan on the vision, but you have to move with the vision. You have to be able to, oh, wow, again, wow, this is interesting. You have to be able to have a plan, take the steps through that plan, and then the vision becomes real. All right. If you don't do that, you've got a pipe dream. A dream that ends up doing nothing, and it's a pipe dream. And then it's just like, well, I really dreamt of being that. Well, did you take the steps to do it? Did you even plant the seed to get the resources the divine has given you, the people, the places, the things, the tools? Did you, maybe you want to learn how to do something, and he's planting somebody in your path. This is interesting because this is next to the Six of Pentacles, which is in reverse. So this is actually somebody that wants to have an equal give and take. This is a person that wants to learn about you, know about you. You want to learn about them, know about them. This could be in a relationship. This could be school. This could be, work. This could be whatever. It's like two meetings of the mind that sort of think and work together. That's where this is. However, somebody's got to work on their give and take. Whatever that is, because we want to flip that over and not become reverse. We want to turn that so that everything is equal. And it's never going to be 100% equal. It's never not. And it's like, well, I want our relationship to be 50-50. It ever gonna be. Never. So get over it. Anyway, okay, so we have something coming now. We have a seed being planted. How are you going to take that? This is where you're going to need to really listen to your discernment, your intuition. Where is it going to take me? It could be that you got to be really careful, because you could be being sent the wrong person to be a test. So you have to really listen to your intuition. Is this a test? Because here's the thing, something good is coming from it, from this connection. I don't know who it's for, but there is something good coming from this connection. You both are going to celebrate. Everybody's going to celebrate, whether this be a business venture, whether this be a marriage, whether this be a relationship up to another level, from friends to whatever it is. So this is what is going to be definitely for your future. For whoever is watching this, what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling, that this High Priestess card is you. This person, prophecy, vision, discernment, is that you have some form of ability of intuition, but you got to listen to it. This is you. It's there. It's wanting to scream and get out. It's like, would you just pay attention to me, please? I'm trying to help you. And that could be somebody that's passed on the other side, trying to push it and say, hey, we're trying to help you from the other side. Would you please help? You know, you're not helping the situation at all. Yeah, this was actually upright. So we have the Six of Cups. There is somebody. There is somebody. Now this person, I don't know about this card though, because this time it's somebody that you've known from the past. This is somebody that it could be. Now it doesn't have to be though. This is what I'm saying. The Six of Cups is about somebody, again, we have equal, like a twin flame kind of a thing, meeting of the minds. However, this is a divine intervention, but this Six of Cups says it's somebody who knows you from your past. Maybe for some of you, may not be for some of you. Maybe this is somebody that's coming forward to you that feels like you're really comfortable with them, like you've known them all your life. That's could be some energy. That's another energy I'm getting. It's like, wow, where have you been? Because I feel like I've known you all my life. It's that energy as well. So for some of you, it might be either one. All right. I will say they're having me look back at the Nine of Wands. Just make sure that you keep the scars and the wounds if you're meeting somebody new. And especially ladies, men, if you are beginning to date, I will tell you from wisdom, from my Get Balance coaching for ladies and dating, do not bring up past hurt, past scars, past, all this stuff. At least until the third or fourth date, just little bits, give them bites. When you bring that out the first or second date, you just ran them off. And that's not the way you want to bring vibrations in. You want to get to know each other on a positive level. There's so many women that want to bring their garbage out before, or their wounds and their battle wounds out before they even get to know each other at a different level. All right. A lot of Pentacles. This might have to do with a financial endeavor of some types, or somebody is going to help you get to another level with your financials. That's for some of you, not all of you. The others is actually for, we got a lot of cups. So, and it seems like, so we have the Knight, we have the Page of, or excuse me, the Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Five of Cups. Somebody is going to bring up the negative before the positive. Whatever it is, whether it's a job, whether it is a relationship, or whether it is, and they do it unknowingly, they do it out of habit. Because that's just the way that their thought process. Again, this is a mindset coaching kind of a thing. You have to switch your process of thinking so that you can adjust it more in a forward movement rather than a behind movement. But this is where this is coming in. For someone, is they're bringing too much of their wounds and their scars and their past to forward, and this is what's hindering you. This is what's sort of throwing you off of your track. For some of you, there's this financial thing that's going on that is going to bring you together. And this is a wonderful, wonderful divine intervention for you. There's something coming. There's a message coming, or there's a seed being planted this week, or something, or it's going to be a thought that's going to bring two people together. That's like, yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Hey, do you want to do that together, kind of a thing? But somebody is just actually doing too much. Somebody's got way too much on their plate. You're going to have to take something out in order for this to happen. I don't know who that's for, but you've got something, but you're juggling way too much. You're, you know, and it's making things a little bit unstable. That's where that number 5 comes in again. Makes it unstable. Financially, if you focus more on one thing, then you'll be able to focus more and actually have more energy towards that to be able to build it with this other person who's ever coming towards you. So we have the 9 of Swords, making sure that speaking in the truth, and that's happening. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody's holding on. Somebody's like, I used to be this way. You can't do this. Well, you can, but you're going to slow yourself down. Put it that way, because I can't tell you what to do. It's your journey. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles, right? So here's what happens when these two cards show up. So you've got the 4 of Pentacles, which means you're trying to hold on so hard to something, or finances, or whatever, rather than releasing a little bit of that to see what that will bring. Now, it could be whatever you're holding on to. It could be the past. It could be an ex-lover. It could be an ex-husband, ex-wife. It could be, somebody hurt me. That could be holding on to. A lot of the times it's with somebody else, usually, that you're holding on to something. Also, too, when somebody passes on, we hold on to stuff way too much rather than keeping them alive. Now, remember, I've had my mom pass of cancer. My brother was murdered. And I've learned different ways of keeping them alive rather than holding on. Now, there are things that you do hold on to do have energy to them. You may keep 1 or 2 things, but if you're keeping a whole house full of something that has from passed on, because it's keeping your vibrations low, it's not lifting them up, it's not helping you move on. And you know what? They see you, they see what you're doing. So this is the thing, is they don't want you to be stuck. They don't want you to be held down. For somebody is holding on to somebody's stuff that needs to release it, so that you can grow it. That is the hardest thing to do. I think I have 1 pair of my mother's gloves. You know, she's old school, and I put them in a plastic bag because they have DNA on them. But also, too, there's other things. But the thing is that it has her smell in it. So once in a blue moon, I might, as I'm cleaning house or doing spring cleaning, I'll go through that, and then I might sniff it. Oh yeah, but I don't stay there. I rarely do that because it will keep me stuck. So we don't want to do that. Let go of whatever it is that you need to let go. Listen to your intuition. You know, when she passed away and my brother was murdered, they were cremated. One of her desires before she passed was, can you please and her dog, and could you please spread us in the ocean together, Bill and my mom and her dog, can you please, so we can take our last journey together. That's my dying wish. And I said, of course I'll do that for you. So, you know, those kind of things. I feel you, Mom. She's here. I'm going to start crying. That's when you know Spirit's here. I love you, Mom. I love you, bro. Yeah, sorry. And it's emotional, but I can feel their energies. I can feel it. And sometimes I hear her. So anyway, let's get back to you guys. Swords. Swords are about truth. So listen to yourself. Be truthful to yourself. Listen to that inner voice in yourself. All right. Make sure that that happens. Let me pull a card for the energy. Ooh, wow, I didn't realize this was this long. But you know what? This is the divine. This isn't me. I sort of pick a time, but if the divine goes over, I let him go over. If there's a story he wants me to tell, I let him tell it. Because if he says, tell this, I tell it. This is not for me. This is healing for somebody else. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. So, doubting yourself. Do not doubt yourself. This is doubting your intuition. And again, we're about this high priestess. Remember, universe is about energies, frequencies, vibrations. That's it. But this is about your intuition, doubting it. You can't doubt your intuition. You're doubting spirit. If you doubt spirit, then what do you got? Because you only got earth. How's that working? I hate earth. I can't wait to go and see everybody on the other side. But anyway, and I don't mean that in a way like, she's suicidal. No, I know what's on the other side. So, I mean, it's like either if I'm here or there, but here I'm here to teach. Okay. So sacred pool. Sacred pool is also about connecting the dots. Listen to yourself this week. Who is coming in? Look at what, like a puzzle. Look at the dots connect. Like one of those things we used to draw as a kid. Maybe I'm too old, but there you connect the dots and it makes a beautiful picture. That is what's going on in your journey. That is what's happening in your week. Somebody's coming in, somebody has been in, but it's now time to listen to those little thoughts, those little things that you hear, that feeling that you get. This is the time, because it's coming, that this is going to be a wonderful celebration, whatever it is for you. So I'm really excited for you. However, you're going to have to let go of something and stop trying to multitask with so many things. Let something go so that you can focus more on one thing. That's a vision board. A vision board, one thing, one goal, put the blinder on. We're going until we get there. And that's what I've done, like with my leather business. And I'm coming back with that. And I'm like, so swamped. But I'm happy and I'm blessed. But I did that. I took my vision. I said, okay, nobody's going to talk to me. Nobody's going to do anything. I'm going to get it and get it done. Now my website's built. The store is being built, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. So this is what you want to do for this next week. All right, Pisces? Woo! Whirlwind. I feel like a whirlwind today. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy. But I am excited for you. Just remember, keep your scars and wounds, especially if you're going on dates, everybody. Keep those to at least the 3rd, 4th, 5th date. If you need coaching, let me know. Please like, share, subscribe. If you want a one-on-one, either coaching or reading, please go ahead and go down below. Mostly people reach out to me when they're going through trials, troubles, challenges, that kind of a thing, or they're just not quite sure. You can always email me. I'll answer your questions. I have a lot of people that do email me, and I love helping them. But and on the website also, hit the YouTube channels, and you'll see a lot of videos to help you out for free. So that's where it's at. But if you want a one-on-one, let me know and I will book you one. All right. Take care, Pisces. We will see you on the 18th. Now, I didn't do a new moon, so don't be surprised if you haven't seen that. I sort of have been too busy to really do a ton of research on what's going on, but I already know from last month where we're headed. So that is really interesting. Just know that until the end of probably February, we're in a healing phase with the planets. We're going through that birth canal. We're just starting in. So we're going through that. If you haven't watched the last videos on the moon, watch that. But we're going through the birth canal now, and it's either a contraction phase or it's an expansion. Contraction's pain. Expansion's like, phew, contraction. Okay, so that's where we're headed through that. All right. So talk to you soon. See you on the 18th. Take care, everybody.